people that you can.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? We're at World of Concrete 2025. I'm in one of the sister companies, basically.
You are. This is, we're in Three Promise Labor. I'm Matt with EZG.
We got
Some of you
EZG.
know me, some of you don't.
Matt from EZG.
The Fence Hall guys, that's us. But we're here at our sister companies, Three Promise Labor. They are a labor-ready company, and Alex, so I think, is going to come on here after a bit, give us a little rundown of what he does and how it can help out the fence industry, because there's definitely market there for it. And give me 5 minutes because it's going to be worth it. Because what he's got going on with the app generator, it could be life-changing for some guys. So.
Yeah, thank you
Glad to be here.
for letting us use your couch
Yep.
and this booth, because it is packed everywhere you go at World of
This
Concrete.
is the casting couch.
We're going to edit that out, but we can't edit that out live. So
Yeah.
just so you know, there's
We're
no
not-
editing on
I
this.
know, it's great.
But not just us, we
I'm
got
not even joking.
Dalton and Michaela as well. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
So we actually over here, right across from EZG. There's been just tons of activity today. We've been walking around. You got your mic?
No, you
Oh, you got a mic. Okay.
I got one.
We've been walking around for 2 days, and we must have interviewed at least 30, 40 booths that pretty much relate to our industry as well. So I think why these expos are so important to us and the whole industry is we gotta reach out beyond what we're normally seeing every day at our shows and stuff. So hopefully we're gonna bring what they've done here to our shows in our industry as well. Michaela, tell everybody what you get out of these kind of things. What do you think? What are you getting out of walking around for the last couple of days?
No, I mean, it's been fun. This is totally out of my wheelhouse, right? I'm fence, and that's all I know. I'm still learning parts and pieces of the fence. But coming out here and seeing what we could use in the fence industry and all the new equipment and solutions to bring to the fence show, I think would be awesome. So it's been a fun time for sure.
Yeah, tell them about your experience 20 feet up in the air in one of those pieces of equipment not too long ago.
Yeah, I don't even know what it was called.
I don't know what it is.
Is it a man?
No, it was like it was a paver. It was a highway paver. So she goes to ask one of the guys, "Can I get up on one of these?" And he's like, "Yeah, anything." She's like, "Anything?"
And he's like, sure. And I was like, that one over there, the biggest one. So was
So he just
there.
lifted you up in the air. That was it.
So
We had to climb up onto it.
then we had to climb up this ladder. I'm like, okay, well now we got to do an interview, and I didn't even know what this is yet. So I'm looking at the model number. I'm trying to find it. See what we're on. It's just massive machines. So we're up there, and luckily the guy was really cool. It was Robert, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really cool. And yeah, so we'll have that video out there as well. So if you wanted to learn about paving machines, hopefully we could give you a little bit of insight on that.
Yeah, we can. We can. Yeah,
Know all about
did you know all the things about all the other things that EZG did and we made outside of the Fence Hall, Construction Go? And how surprised were you with that? I know you've seen it on the internet. Like,
Yeah, no, super
seeing it up
surprised.
close, like we're a whole different ballgame. Like, yeah, fencing is one of our markets, but the concrete is really how we got started. And this is where it all got started. 1998 was the very first year that EZG, Damien, and I came to World Concrete with the ground hog idea. And since then, it has been nothing but go up. Created a bunch more products. But this is really where EZG started as an entire company with World Concrete. So this is always a big deal for us. We had a customer party last night. It was awesome.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. Bananas.
It was, I mean, this is the most equipment I've seen, like, at a show, right, that you guys have brought.
Yeah, because in the fencing, we bring, all the fence hogs, we bring the barbed wire hogs, the stretch and go and a couple of mobile mixers, but that's our fencing line. Like, this is a whole another industry that we serve.
Crazy. Tell us some of this equipment that you have here. Some
Okay, so we got
not on the other show.
a couple of the most innovative pieces would be like our HP 20 pump. 3/4, it'll do up to 3/4 inch rock, 20 yards an hour. It's not a picture. And then we've got our other pump line, the 38 special line. We've got a skid steer version of that. We've got the gas powered version of that, trailer mounted version of that. So the pumping world, that's something that maybe some people really just don't know us by. Outside of that, we've got different tools in the masonry world, such as like a wall brace system for bracing CMU block walls. It's not common. It's actually engineered. We get calls from all over the country on how to spec out wall bracing and how to brace it properly, safely. And in different states, it's different because the regulations are different. So It is. Ours is engineered, stamped, and it's one of the only ones in the country that is. So the wall bracing, it's called hog leg. If you're ever interested in looking it up, just type in all EZG hog legs on Google, and you'll fill your mind full of a bunch of shit. Maybe good shit if you're interested in learning that. But nonetheless, it's really cool that we've, created that.
So you're not just a product line; you're actually integrated into the industry as well. I mean, people reach out to you, for suggestions, ideas, and to help engineering projects and things like that.
Yep. Our pump line has really came a long way. We've always been in the concrete world of mixing and delivering, just like some of our fence products, like the mobile mixer and the cement. This is the concrete. It's really where it started. Our owner still owns his masonry company to this day, along with a lot of other companies. But we've always been very concrete driven and oriented. And yeah, we're equipment manufacturers. I've said this to many of you before. But we're in the business of making people's life easier.
Yeah.
Not more complicated. So equipment manufacturing is a secondary. We're here to make people's life easier and happier.
And if there's one thing High Point company knows, equipment. They know
No doubt.
that equipment makes your life a lot
They
easier.
buy shit left and right.
Yeah.
They bought a concrete truck or something.
Yep. And they own their own cement truck that makes their own concrete out there.
We've got a crane, most fence companies have a crane, right?
A crane. Yeah, they got a crane out there.
I don't even know. They don't even really fence contractors anymore. They're just general contractors.
I'm pretty sure they're just like rent equipment
They
out or
do
something.
whatever
they probably got like a rental yard up there.
Pretty sure if anybody calls Cole or Dalton, they're like, "Hey, can you guys do this?" They're like, well, "Yeah, we can. We never have.
Never thought about it, but yeah, let's
And they'll do it.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, they'll fucking do it."
So Matt, what got you into this? I know a lot of us know you, but just when we see you every time, I don't remember ever asking what got you into EZG and into this concrete world.
Okay, so Jamie and our owner, my parents still live 5 houses down from him. The area that we live in is a small rural area, farm town in the Appalachian Mountains in Ohio. So it's a close knit community. Again, Damien, he 5 doors down from me growing up. His first wife, Donna, she used to babysit us, me and my sisters back in the day. And Thad, who's Skinner, is one of the owners as well, was my basketball coach in high school. So after college, I did my own thing. And about 10 years ago, Thad called and said, "Hey, EZG is not EZG. Like we're moving and we've got some new things. And I think, if you want to move back home, help us, get to where we want to be and where we think we want to be, we could use your help." Immediately, I didn't even really think about it. I was like, "Hell yeah, dude, I'm down." Because at that time, I was traveling on the gas road. I was selling pipe valves and fittings all over the country, and moving constantly, just chasing the oil field. And I got a chance to come home and be close to my mom and dad, my sisters, and people that I care about. It was a no-brainer. So that's how it all got started. But really, it's been a long time. Like I've been an EZG dude. I interned there in the summers of high school.
You already knew the product.
I interned there in college one time. I had to do like how student teachers have to do. They have to go to teach. Like in business school, you got to do like a practicum, is what they call it. And you go and you like sit with a business person and you learn how they do their job basically for half the semester. So I knew I wanted to be in business when I was a kid, and it all just kind of worked itself back out.
What was the first piece of machinery you used of theirs? You actually used.
I used for something of mine that I needed to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I've used all of them, like on demos. Something I needed to do.
Yeah.
The crusher.
The crusher?
Yeah, the hog crusher.
You would.
Just for entertainment
That's what I'm
purposes.
saying.
You really need to crush up anything.
You really-
Fun.
They're throwing microwaves in there. That's what it's like.
We put some things that were not supposed to go through there that I'm not going to say on
These refrigerators.
like railroad ties.
That's what I mean. What was the very first item that EZG made? What was
The
it?
groundhog.
The groundhog.
Yep, that was the very first thing. That started in 1998 in the back of a garage, deer camp, still deer camp to this day, and was designed by Damien, Dan Kern, Buzz Tiemann, who's no longer with us, and a Doug Schweikert. Doug runs our welding department at the plant. Dan retired last year. Buzz has passed away. and Damien obviously still around. But really, those four guys.
Was it a necessity? Was it something they were?
Yes,
needed?
yeah. It was needed. They retired. They didn't have like back then, and they didn't have it. And we built a lot of concepts of the groundhog, but there wasn't really anything like the groundhog. You were basically taking a bucket up there along your bricks, along your block walls, and grouting it that way. It wasn't a feeding system, essentially. The groundhog is sort of like a pump, but it's gravity fed. So it's not pumping, but it's constantly moving as long as that thing is elevated. So there wasn't anything like that. They were taking Garbro buckets. If you know what that is, you just pull the fucking chute and it opens up, and you've got to move it quick enough to get it down all of your cells and your CMU blocks. Okay, or before you can even use it accordingly. We got the groundhog. That changed the world. That changed the game. And from the groundhog, we've got everything else to do with concrete. We've simplified it to the best of our ability. We've tried.
Speaking of changing the game, what changed the game for the fence industry? The wire hog.
Oh, the fence hog, yeah.
The fence hog, right? I mean, I still know the wire. I don't like all this. Yeah, the fence hog. I mean, that was what made him come up with that? I mean,
that's another guy that designed that. He passed away here this past year too. You guys remember that little fence hog I brought to the show?
The mini one.
The little one. It was like a tabletop.
Yeah.
And I kept telling people it was for hipster fencing. So that was a prototype that we had back then that we took to shows.
One of your actual prototypes.
Yeah, we took it to shows, like little tabletop shows and stuff, to show people what it did.
Yeah.
But the guy that designed the fence hog, he passed away last year too. His name was Mike Crum. He invented it. We took that little fence hog, that little display one that we took to shows 20 years ago.
Yeah.
He wanted it at his funeral. Yeah, so we took it there. But that's how the fence hog got started by some other people. And Damien, just being the businessman that he is, really just said, I think that's a good idea. And, 20 some years later, here we are. Next month, we've got 7 of these shipping over to Sweet.
Yeah.
The 40-foot.
I think you were saying that's amazing, huh?
Yeah.
So Dalton, you have what, about 30 or 40 of these things probably knowing you guys?
Believe it or not, we've got one big one and one mini one.
Probably some that are still wrapped in plastic.
We got a barbed wire hog.
We got barbed wire hog.
And we got the new mini
prototype.
We got a prototype mini barbed wire hog
Yep.
that will be unveiled in Salt Lake at the rivalry of Brian.
No, there's no rivalry.
The rivalry.
No, there's no
dude, the
We're
rivalry.
all in the same industry.
I know. I'm kidding. I just want to drop that. I know that was the reason I just want to stir this shit.
Always turning it up.
Just for
So,
fun.
what do we got? Anything new coming out though?
Yeah, the mini barbed wire hog. They got it.
Okay.
We built one. We shipped it out to them. You guys have used it a couple times.
Yeah, we've used it a couple times. We're still, tweaking a couple things here and there, but it's basically ready to go.
What's that going to do differently?
Well, you'll be able to run like the barbed wire hog before. You could really only run that with like full size skid steer.
Okay.
Like now, you can run it with your lock runs, and we build it lighter weight. It's kind of comes off it's different in the way the wire comes off. And again, we're still tweaking. We are going to take the feedback that they give us, and we're going to make some minor changes. But yeah, next month in Salt Lake, it'll be there. The very first one. They have the first one, but that was a prototype. The very first one would be out there. We're also doing a couple other cool things out there in Salt Lake. Like we painted the big fence hog black, and we put orange and white
stripes
paint
or
up.
something?
Yeah, we did some white paint.
fancy.
So we just did something different this year, just to kind of
Where did the orange come from? I mean, you're known for the orange. Right down to the beer cups.
Damien is a Cincinnati Bengals fan, so that's Bengal orange.
Yeah, it stands out, man. I mean,
But it actually Sherwin-Williams has it, and you can look it up in their catalog. It's EZG orange.
Is it really?
That's
also
also
number now.
got our own number and
Oh,
everything.
yeah, I'm sure you guys have ordered a little bit of powder.
Yeah.
Call it a
Yeah,
hunt.
Sherwin and PPG have EZG orange as a product code.
That's how you know you've made it. You got your own
It's
color.
pretty cool, dude, and I'm very, very thankful and glad and really just humbled on the full success, because we still employ like pretty much all of our guys work in the shop. There's guys they're all here. I mean, our coal powered plant shut down a couple years ago, and a lot of the town kind of left. I mean, there wasn't anything coming in. EZG not been able to, put food back on the table and good food back on the table for a lot of people and provide a really good way of life for a lot of guys in our area. So that is probably what I'm most proud of about all the shit is we're gonna keep running things. We still keep in our little town. That's the thing that I'm.
Yeah, if all you guys know are the fence pieces of equipment from EZG, you haven't even scratched the surface.
Yeah.
They've got so much more stuff, and it's cool, all of it.
And we're gonna be walking that tomorrow, doing an actual tour of all of the equipment they have on site
do that
here.
tomorrow.
And we'll get in a little bit more detail on that video and let everybody know.
You want to talk to Alex and Flex Crew?
Yeah, let's get the Flex Crew over. They were nice enough to let us use the booth.
Yeah. So 3PLS again, they are it's labor ready service, but it's skilled, and this app that they came out with allows you to search for somebody in that particular field that you need somebody for, and really designate the right guy for your job.
Construction based.
Okay. Yes.
So it's not just
Alex is actually working with a fence company, and I think he's going to come in here and talk a little bit about it.
let's get Alex over here.
I'm going to get Alex on here, but hey, guys, I will see you tomorrow.
All right. Thank you for coming on.
Love y'all.
Go behind
Thanks, man.
you.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll go behind. I'll stand. You can see me on here. I don't know where this is going.
Oh, we're just gonna wait. Tell us about this. Tell us about Flex Crew. We got Alex.
God.
We got Alex here from Flex Crew. EZG, same company.
Yes.
So, tell us a little bit about Flex Crew, how it started, what you do, just any insight you have on it.
So we do masonry staffing.
Uh-huh.
So we have another company that's called Three Promise Labor Services. Here, I'll bend down a little
There
bit.
you go.
Welcome to the party.
Yeah, thank you so much. So yeah, we basically hire about 100 to 150 masons and tenders, and we work them throughout the United States, right? And that's Three Promise Labor Services, and we kind of hit that niche of having masons and tenders. But Damien, which Matt had spoken on a lot, obviously with all of the companies, he came up to me 2 years ago and said, "Hey, Alex, I want the Uber of construction staffing." I said, "This is terrible." Well, a year and a half later, we have an app that basically it's a mix between joke about it, but Indeed and Tinder, right? So you post a job on like Indeed style, right? And then you can go in, look at a worker's profile, right? Like if it's fencing, it's general construction, labor, carpentry, whatever it is, and you can see their skills in terms of like whatever classifications they have, yada yada, things like that. And then you can hire them straight on the app. So it's a work in progress, to say the least. It's been
Is it open right now for people to go check out?
It is.
How do they access it?
So iOS and the Google Play Store, it's just Flex Crew. And then online, if you're a customer and you're interested in like posting a job, flexcrewusa.com. So check it out.
What got you into this? Were you working in EZG before?
No, I actually fall protection company. I don't know if you guys have seen Multidynamics or not yet.
Oh, we did. I think we did an interview with them.
With the big device, there's a girl on top of a shipping container.
Yeah.
They're big, right? So I worked for them 7 years ago. Kind of the same upbringing as Matt with the companies, right? I was super close to Damien. When I was like 14, 15 years old, he'd say, "Hey boys, write down your goals. Tell me your goals," right? So we always looked up to him. I needed a referral from him for another job, and he said, "Hey, I have a job that I'd like you to work."
Yeah.
Well, here we are, man. 7, 8 years later.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
It's fun. So, but I'm curious about you guys. I'm sure obviously all your listeners know you, but like, what's the story here? Like, what are you doing? Why are you at World Concrete Sale? Like, what's your goal here? I guess for the people that are listening.
Well, we're with the Fence Workers Association, and this is the My Fence Life podcast.
Yeah.
So this broadcast out, probably the most watched fence podcast in the industry. So we're at World of Concrete, so if we want to get more people involved in the fence industry, get the fence industry merging with other industries as well, and we're all pretty intertwined. I mean, to the point where EZG himself, Matt, he's an exhibitor at all of the fence shows as well. So, and a lot of the exhibitors in here, some of you crossover. So we're really just trying to broaden and expand the reach of our industry and get it just larger. So meeting people like yourself as well, and hopefully not just masons and stuff like that, you can get some fencers added in there as well.
Absolutely. I mean, and that's the thing, is it's a side gig thing too. Like, I mean, if somebody has experience in somebody needs 16, 18 hours of work from somebody,
Yeah.
they can go on there and make extra money. That's what we want to do is like
Thank you for attending day 2 of World Concrete. The show floor is now
get
closed. Please join us tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. for the final day of the show.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of experience, but damn it, darn it, I have a good attitude,
Yeah.
and I know this stuff. I've been around it, whatever it is, and it's a good like segue
Yep.
into construction and fencing and whatever their interests. So, and that's kind of our vision that we always.
And that's nice, because I mean, I say it's out there, the numbers are true. For every 7 to 8 people leaving our industry, only 2 or 3 are coming in.
Yeah.
So we need people like yourself and you know, all the associations, everybody do a better job of bringing people into our industry.
I agree.
And,
I
we
think
can't
that
have
we
enough,
struggle.
yeah, we can't have enough workers. So what you're doing is definitely helpful.
We're gonna get there.
I appreciate it. Let us know whatever we can do to help.
Thank you so
All
much.
right, thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Thanks for the use of your couch.
Oh yeah, you can do whatever you need. All right.
So World of Concrete is wrapping it up right now. I'm getting asked a question. What's the name of the app again?
Flex Crew.
Flex
Flex
Crew. So
Crew.
go to any of your iOS or Android and ask for Flex Crew. Here's a little bit more. No, that's the same thing you did, Shelley. Except hers is on a beer. Everybody, it looks like the actual show floor is closing, so we're going to close with them and get out of here. But thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for some of the videos because we have a lot of really cool videos for the podcasts and also for Fence Magazine. Get over there and follow the page, the Fence Magazine as well. We'll drop some of those links in the comments. Have a good, safe one, Michaela. Well, thank you.
Yes. Thanks, guys.